Big up, everybody. How is everyone doing? Just finished watching the Newcastle Man City game. If you want an advertisement for football, that was it. Good goals. I know Newcastle fans will feel aggrieved. Second half, they kind of dipped away a bit. But bloody hell, De Bruyne, boy, he's back. Boy, is De Bruyne back or not?
That boy's a,
Whoa. Yeah,
that
thanks.
boy's a diamond.
But yeah. Bantz, how you doing, brother? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Do you know what I mean? Just a little bit sad for like Newcastle. I was obviously edging them to win today. A little bit gutted, but it is what it is. I've got I've just got no more compliments for City no more. They know what they are. We all know what they are. That's the reason why they are the champions is because of games like this. These are the type of games, yeah. These are the type of games that actually cement. Not, I wouldn't say cement the title, but it shows everyone else we're here now. We've had our little downtime, but we're here now and we're ready.
I think that's perfect. I think you're bang on, Abs.
Well, I'll come on to that in a second because there's one thing I will say this. Andy, as a proper Newcastle lad and a proper Newcastle fan, give me your thoughts on the game, bro.
Oh God, one of them, isn't it? It's one of them where you don't think you're in the game that much. You score a couple of goals, you go one up, and it's been Newcastle's problem all season. You cannot protect a point or a win. Don't get us wrong. When you've got a magician like De Bruyne come on, there's problems that you don't account for because no one sees them. Eddie Howe can't teach Newcastle to go, Kevin De Bruyne is going to play this pass. So it's hard. Let's be honest, it's hard. But I'm telling you now, if we can continue that, we will challenge for top four. But I do worry when you consider Joe Linton wasn't in the team, Harvey Barnes wasn't in the team. We are. I tell you what, Man City are good. Let's just call it as it is. Man City are a fucking hell of a side, and it doesn't matter what you throw at them, they've got an answer. For me today, watching that was. We tried to do the low block, and then as soon as De Bruyne came on, it was a different story.
Yeah, he picked three.
Do you know what it is? He's not even probably 60, 70% fit, and he's been a game changer today. That's how good he is.
That's
what Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool don't have.
Chelsea.
Generational. Kevin De Bruyne
don't have. Newcastle don't have. If we're going to challenge the likes of yourselves.
On you guys, I think Isak played quite good today, man.
Oh, Isak was brilliant today.
I think he's been one of you. I think, I tell you what, I know you guys signed him last season. I thought you guys signed him this season, but I'm not being funny. I think he's been one of the players of the season because one thing about you just need to give that guy a half chance and he'll score.
Yeah.
If you're going to rank the strikers in the Premier League, here's a question for everybody in the comments. Who's the top 5 strikers in the Premier League? I would be amused if Isak isn't in the top 5.
Well, to me,
even in the top 3.
I'd say he's the first one because I'm not being funny. Unlike most strikers who spurn a lot of chances, because his goal, he doesn't have a right to score because the defender's in front of him and he played Kyle Walker properly in terms of he made Kyle.
But he's different, isn't he? He's different, isn't he? He can take a ball, he can play around on the corner, he can play a dink shot, he can smash it. He reminds me, funny enough, I mean, Ibrahimovic Ibrahimovic said that he was a top player.
Eesh.
And it's not very often that Ibrahimovic gives credit to people. So we've got a talent. The problem that we've got is at the moment we've got too many injuries to not back up that talent, and we've just fell a bit short today. Let's be honest, we fell a bit short today.
Was Joe Linton injured today? Joe Linton, he didn't play, did he? Or did he? Joe Linton?
No, Joe Linton's injured. We had Joe Linton today. I think we win that game.
Yeah, you needed him because that Rodri was eating up them players on the pitch, man. He was just like really dominating, coming forward, and you can see like City were just, and with Isak as well, he tired a bit as well. So that bit of hold up play that you needed, it was just difficult. But I'll tell you one player, Gordon, that guy.
And Bruno as well, man.
Yeah. No, but I want to single out Gordon just for this one moment, because I think he's one of the best wingers in the league. 100%. Yeah. The way he plays, he plays much better than Rashford, better than Martinelli, I would say as well. Yeah. It's just the way he plays, he plays the game, like a winger should play the game. Inside, outside, it take you to the touchline, it take you, this way, that way. And he can shoot left, right, left foot, right foot. He's a really good player, mate. Yeah,
it's funny you mention that, mate, because when he scored the goal, he gets the ball edge of 18-yard box, about 5 yards outside the 18-yard box. And my mate's going, run him. And I went, no, fucking cut in and hit it.
Yeah.
And he did.
And he cuts in. And I wasn't expecting him to hit it the way he did, obviously, in the bottom corner. I was expecting top corner or whatever. Yeah. And Lee just looked at us and he went, how did you know that? And I went, well, I didn't. It was just, he's got a right foot. Get him on his right foot and he's going to cause problems.
Yeah, and his pace is...
it's his quickness over 10 yards.
Yeah, he's explosive over 10 yards, man. But yeah,
he's only scored that goal simply because if it's me and you in a battle, let's be honest, like because of weight and everything else, like I'm 13 stone or whatever I am, I don't know. When you've got a player that is naturally gifted to knock a ball past someone and is quick, use that to your advantage, and that's exactly what Gordon did.
Yeah. For me, he's quite strong as well. He's quite strong as well for his height. He's
yeah.
quite a strong guy as well. He's very strong. Not easy to.
I just like the fact that he was direct. Rather than getting to the byline and getting the ball in, because the problem we have when we don't have Wilson or a recognised striker, I don't think Isak is a recognised striker, personally. I don't think he's a number 9. I think you could put him as a number 9 in the future for Newcastle if you get the players around him. But as it stands, I don't think... I mean, imagine, for example, you put Isak on the left, you get a good striker, someone like a Boniface or Vlahovic.
Yeah.
Isak, we've seen what he did to Everton. I personally think at this stage in his career, I want him on the ball as much as possible.
Well, do you think he should be playing like a Bergkamp, like a secondary striker?
Sorry, go on.
Do you think Isak should be played like a Bergkamp, like a secondary striker?
Yes. I don't think he should be our focal point. But the problem that you've got is you've got Callum Wilson, who's, let's be honest, I love the guy. I think he's fantastic, but he's a sick note.
Yeah. That's been for years, though. He's always.
You cannot depend on a player that's on probably 100 grand a week. And know that he's only going to play 20 games a season. His record tells you he's only going to play 20 games a season.
Yeah.
Over the last 4, 5, 6 years, his record will tell you he'll play 20, 25 games a season. That's it. You cannot be a Liverpool or an Arsenal or a Man City or a Man United with a big striker. When I mean big striker, what I mean is he was Newcastle's number 9 6 months ago. 10 months ago. He was our man. You cannot depend on him to be your man if you can't depend on him. And it's not his fault. It's not his fault. Because ultimately, some people have problems with the body. It happens to all when we get older.
He's been injury prone from Bournemouth as well. So
exactly,
you guys knew what you was getting with him.
And from what I've been told from close, sorry to interrupt you, mate. Yeah. From what I've been told is Callum Wilson was injured and he booked in a holiday to Dubai while they were supposed to be going to Saudi Arabia.
You showed it with Arsenal. Andy, you showed it with Arsenal, bro.
You showed sitting with Arteta in the bloody Salt Bay cap and that.
Yeah, they're in Dubai, bro. They've lost, what, 6 hours?
Let us finish a second. I was told from someone that's, and I'm not going to mention the name, but he told me that Callum Wilson knew that they were meant to be going to Saudi Arabia, which they were. The club was meant to be going to Saudi Arabia. Callum Wilson booked a holiday to Dubai during that period. And Eddie Howe said, well, what are you doing? And he went, well, I'm injured, so I can't play. And he went, just because you're injured doesn't mean that you can't contribute to the squad. You're going to Saudi Arabia and you're going to do the normal that's expected. You work on other body parts, etc., etc. And they've had to cancel everything and not go to Saudi because if he allows him to go to Saudi,
then he has to let everyone else.
And the rest of the players go to Saudi Arabia. What's that message?
Yeah, it sets a very bad precedent.
He'll be gone into the end of the season anyway now.
And all I'm going to say is that's from a person that has, how do I put it? Links to football, big style.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Can I ask you a question? I ask everyone to cast their minds back to the first half. Should Rodri be still been on the pitch?
No, he should have been off. You see that challenge where Guimaraes cleared it, not off the line, but just in front of the goal, where he kicked the ball. I thought Rodri should have been sent off then. Did you see that? When Guimaraes cleared the ball and Rodri was late, I think he should have been sent off for that, because that was quite dangerous the way he came in.
Well, I'm not being funny. Rodri got away with a couple.
He always does.
One or two. I think there was one in the second half. I'm very far away. That's because my mic's out. Sorry about that. I haven't put my mic in. But
there was one from even Miley. I remember Miley going in for a one on the corner and he catches the lad on the ankle and I'm like, oh, he shouldn't get the yellow card. He didn't get a yellow card, but he should have.
The ref got on my nerves a little bit today.
Because one thing about it is, would we not say the ref had a bad game today?
Nah. I think that today's game, in a whole, it's just such a shame that as a Newcastle fan, you get a bit of hope. You win in 2-1, and then all of a sudden a magician comes on the pitch. And as soon as De Bruyne came on that pitch, we just dropped back. And as much as Eddie Howe wants to say in his press conferences that our focus is let's be positive, I'm sorry, but that wasn't the philosophy as soon as De Bruyne came on. Because, I mean, the guy's he's like a darts player, and he just passes a ball like a dart.
It's like,
I mean, what are you meant to do? What are you meant to do?
Yeah, but how do you? Yeah, exactly. That's the question. How do you prepare against Kevin De Bruyne? Especially as he's coming onto the pitch. So he's fresh. You know what he can do. He can shoot from distance. He can assist. He can cross. He can head. He can do everything, isn't it? So how do you prepare? So
I think it's impossible. I think it's an absolute impossibility. When you got Foden and him, it's impossible. You've just got to be as hard working as you can to get out of these guys. And unfortunately, their quality's caught us today.
Yeah.
We could have played Liverpool today and beat them easily.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a De Bruyne. They might have a Mo Salah, don't get us wrong, but I think if we played Liverpool today, we'd
you
beat
were
them.
2 minutes away from getting a draw, though, wasn't you? So, what do you do?
It was close. It was close.
Yeah, it was
very,
close.
very,
it was
very
close. 2 minutes away.
But the thing is, I can understand what Andy's saying about, because obviously this is not the first time they've been in that position this year. Now, I appreciate where he's coming from in the sense of, yes, you guys have got a lot of injuries, and yes, you guys have had to bite the bullet a lot when it comes to this type of thing, the PSG thing tonight. You know, I think the only time it's really gone for you is probably the Arsenal game.
I don't even think that was fortunate. I honestly just think that's it.
No. I'm not saying it's fortunate, Andy. What I'm saying is that kind of result has been on a knife edge.
Yeah.
Well, fortune's got nothing to do with it, because I'm not being funny. You're right. In the second half, when De Bruyne came on, Newcastle went 10 yards deep and they never moved. And the thing is, every time, and this is the one thing I wasn't particularly happy with, and me and my missus were talking about this strangely enough at half time, was that the football in the first half was actually quite poor. Don't go into 2 goals, like 3 goals were nice, but if you actually look at the amount of time Newcastle gave the ball away,
I get you.
Man City that wasn't a polished performance from either team, by the way. And I'm not being funny. I wouldn't say they didn't look like Man City until De Bruyne came on. Not until De Bruyne.
That's the thing though. Yeah, Newcastle, what they did well is they kind of limited City's chances in the first half, which was good. They defended well, and the thing is, you have to remember, that Newcastle are playing the best team in the world. You know, we can't forget that.
Exactly.
So, they took their chances. Newcastle took their chances when they had their chances.
But that's the thing. They stopped making chances in the second half.
With a 17-year-old in midfield.
Yeah. Who's that? Miley? Was that Lewis?
Miley,
yeah. It's like, the only thing for me is that there was no one. There was no forward to come on for Newcastle to hold up the ball. To do those little dark arts and get free kicks, win free kicks.
Get them up the pitch. Like you
and this is the exact reason why I think Wilson will be gone.
Because
you can't depend on him. You can't depend on Wilson on Isaac doing 60, 70 minutes, bringing on Wilson or vice versa. You can't depend on him. You cannot depend on the guy. You can't for 8, 12 games in a row, then he had an Achilles injury, or whatever it is. The guy, look at Callum Wilson. He is an absolute Adonis. Isn't he? Let's be honest. He keeps himself in I would say he's one of the best Fortasec. My last game's always that Callum Wilson. And I'm like, yes, it is. He's an Adonis. Why can't he stay fit?
Well,
why can't he stay fit?
That's a problem throughout football right now, Andy, in terms of a lot of people nowadays have players in teams that can't stay fit.
My problem is I don't think Callum Wilson's as injured as he says.
Well, it might be, but like you said, in terms of with the thing with him going to Dubai, it might be a disciplinary issue, like you said.
Why is he in Dubai?
Well, no. I'm saying like you said about him going to Dubai, and Eddie Howe told him not to. It might be a disciplinary thing. He might be punishing him because they try not to put their dirty laundry out, but 9 times out of 10.
Why book a holiday on a planned team trip to Saudi Arabia? We did it last year. We've done it this year. Exact same time of the year. Why book a holiday and then go, well, I can't train? Well, no, you may not be able to train, but you can train other parts of your body. If you've got a thigh strain, you can train your upper body. Why think it's an automatic, well, fuck it, I'll go to a different country?
Yeah, I know. It's the lack of professionalism.
I'm telling you now, if you watch Eddie Howe's press conference, as soon as Callum Wilson's name's mentioned, his attitude changed.
I haven't seen his press conference.
I'm telling you now, Callum Wilson leaves in this window.
Well, I'm not. It's a shame actually because he's actually quite a beast of a player.
I hope it doesn't happen because he's an absolutely good goal scorer, but I think he goes. I think he's gone.
All right. Well, let me flip it from a Newcastle perspective, and I want to talk about a certain Newcastle player right now, Kieran Trippier. He kind of like the mistake-prone version of him kind of left tonight, and the real him kind of re-emerged today, which is a positive for Newcastle. How did you rate how he played today?
The problem with Trips is you have the moments where you think, oh, well, you're not in that spot. But then he'll recover it by playing a long ball well with his right foot or linking up play well. Or I'm all for, how do I put it? Trips is the reason, one of the massive reasons why Newcastle are where they are. No one can take that away from Kieran Trippier. But if the club's going to be where it wants to be, and where it's going to be, hopefully, you need a more defensive aware right back. As much as he's brilliant going forward, it's a bit like Liverpool's problem with Trent. Klopp's designed a team that revolves around Trent Alexander-Arnold. So if he is not in his right back position, the players don't make a run. If he's in the middle of the pitch, they make runs because they know they're going to get found. Trippier's got that in his armour, and we're not seeing that. And the problem is that we're seeing from Trippier is when he's one-on-one, he's susceptible. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he is.
He is susceptible one-on-one. Whether it be he doesn't get beaten and the ball goes in the box, he's weak in that situation.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're kind of seeing why Diego Simeone sold him.
However, I'd rather have him in the craft. So, look, I don't want someone, a Newcastle fan, to watch this and go, well, you're just being fucking arsey on Trippier. Look, I totally appreciate what Trippier's done for this club.
Well, is he 32, 33 though? You're going to have to look beyond him eventually.
It's fair to say, over the last 3 months, Trippier's form's not been great.
No, he's had...
I honestly think that's fair to say.
I think he should be a squad player, not a first teamer.
And I honestly think that the reason his form has not been great is the philosophy of the manager is press, 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 press. Trippier has not got Reece James's legs to get back and forward like that. He's got to pick and choose his positions, when he goes, when he doesn't. And I think when we were doing well, you've seen Trippier come onto the ball. I don't want Trippier running on the ball. I want him coming on the ball, like Trent. He's good. We never put a ball in the box from 18 yards out. We never do it. Why not do it when you've got someone that can deliver the ball as good as Trippier? Stop getting him to get to the byline like Miggy. Miggy, and the centre midfielder will do this triangle on the right side. One of them will run in the box, one of them will run to the line, one will run out wide. So they've always got a pass. I do not want Trippier getting to the byline. I want him crossing the ball from edge of the 18-yard box. Get the ball in the box. Personally.
No, fair enough. If that's how you feel, bro, that's how you feel. What with the amount of injury? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Big up JPT as well for joining the stream. Let me feel like, as a Newcastle fan now, okay, I know it's bittersweet because obviously, do you think Eddie Howe's to blame for any of this, or do you think
it's just bad luck.
Well, you look at the injuries, man. I mean, you've got Joe Linton. Joe Linton's our midfield engine. Let's be honest. If there's a fight on the pitch, who's the first person to go and shove somebody? Joe Linton.
Or Bruno.
Bruno couldn't knock the skin off a rice pudding, let's be honest. Joe Linton could knock your teeth out if he wanted. You know,
yeah. He's got the size.
When it was a bit like there was a thing on the last game, not Man City game, the game before we had, and Dan Burn came running over. Dan Burn's taller than Joe Linton, but I'm telling you now, I'd rather tangle with Dan Burn than I would Joe Linton because powerful, isn't he? He's just powerful guy.
He's got that
he goes in for a tackle. I think we miss him massively. And do you know what it is? I was talking to John Charlton. I played pool with John Charlton, who is Bobby Charlton's nephew.
Mm.
And he turned around and said to me, he doesn't think Joe Linton can run. He thinks he's a 4. And he used to be manager of a couple of football teams, John, Blythe Spartans, a few others. And he says, I think he's a 4. He's strong. He never gives up the ball. He gives you the defence to your back 4. Do you know what it is? I think he's right. As much as Joe Linton is great at bursting forward and putting in crosses for the goal against Sunderland and everything, I think he's got a point. If we can get a Calvin Phillips or someone that they can swap, you know, Bruno can go there, Tonali can go there, Joe Linton can go there. So,
all right. Would you think that? Do you think then, in terms of your squad, then you to get to higher levels, like you said, you still need a couple of players?
What do you expect as a neutral? Here's a question for you. As a neutral, looking at Sky Sports News, what do you think Newcastle's going to do?
Well, I would imagine you guys would sell and buy in January at the moment.
Do you think they're going to sell before they buy, or
no? Because
are they going to buy and then sell? Or
no. I reckon because of FFP and you guys are on a delicate balance right now. I think you guys will sell before you buy. Sell before you buy.
I'll sack for you if you don't mind. 100 mil.
Well, all right, then who would you take from Newcastle then for Arsenal, Bantz?
Isaac. I'm taking Gordon. I might even take a Joe Linton. You know, just to slot him in the number 8. Mate, I love Newcastle. Hey, oh my! Listen,
I think the one player you miss is Joe Linton.
Botman as well, and Botman as well. I'll take Botman as well, and I'll take Shaw as well. I'll take Lewis. Mate, if it was
Lewis Hall
and pick and choose.
Oh,
no, Lewis. Is it Miley? Lewis Miley.
Miley.
Miley. I'll take him as well.
Hey,
what a 17-year-old.
JP, did you watch the game? Oop. JP. No, he was there. Mike was on, and then it cut off again. So hang on, give him a second. JP.
He was at the game, man. He was at the Newcastle game. He flew there from where is it, Virginia or something?
Just before walking his dogs. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, JP. Well, I was going to ask him if he did or did not watch the game when he comes back, or go back to him. All right then. All right. Who would you like to see, Andy, out of Newcastle, and who would you like to see in terms of transfers?
Look, how do I put this? My cousin says I look like Miggy when I smile, but a fatter version, and I love Miggy. However, I will say this, and I hope that you two grasp what I'm trying to say when I say this, and everyone watching. If the Saudis are serious with football, like they are with every other sport, like boxing, and you have Miguel Miron starting for you next season, then you have failed. Because he's not going to get you to where you want to be. I love Miggy. I think he's a fantastic character, player. His work ethic is and I wouldn't like to see him leave the club either. But if it means him leaving the club to go to Atletico Madrid or wherever it be for similar money that he came in for, then I will take it, because you got Mikel Elise from Crystal Palace, who's younger, played in the Premier League a lot longer. When I say a lot longer, for the age, I would take Elise any day over Miguel Almiron. And if you can get, let's say he goes to Saudi, for example.
Hang on. I gotta stop you. I like Almiron. I think he's been one of your lots better.
I love Almiron, but he doesn't get the numbers.
He's hot and cold. You know, he's hot and cold, and
he's intelligent in games.
Don't get me. I will say, out of all the wingers you've got, I will say that obviously Gordon's your best one, but I like Almiron, because one thing, he does score important goals, even if he doesn't score all.
Last season, look at his stats, right? Look at his stats. He's got 93 games in the Premier League, and he's got about 20 goals, maybe 18 goals, and about 9 assists. It's not good enough. No, if you're going to get to the top of the Premier League, them stats are not good enough.
Yeah, but
who are you missing?
They are good. They are good for £20 million transfer. They are brilliant for what you paid for them, but they are not going to get you to challenge Man City.
Who else plays on the left with Almiron?
So you've got Miggy, you've got Jacob Murphy.
Yeah.
But even Jacob Murphy last season, I think he started 19 games. He got 5 assists, 4 goals. So in that region.
Yeah, that's fair. But I think you need someone a little bit better than Jacob Murphy.
Exactly.
Hang on, lads.
This is my point. Jacob Murphy could do someone a job in Luton, for example. Luton's got a guy like Morris who's big, strong. If you get crosses into that guy, I'm telling you, he'll be a handful. So Murphy's even there in asset. Though you're going to get what, 12. Get your money back, 12 million.
Hang on. Can I just interrupt you there? Because I do want to remind everybody that Newcastle were missing Tonali, Pope, Joelinton, Willock, Anderson, Barnes, Target, Murphy, Wilson, Livramento. Was it Manquillo?
Manquillo.
So
Manquillo's going to be gone. Therefore.
Willock's a big miss as well.
Well, you're still missing about 8 players, including your first.
Yeah. You're talking Murphy, in my opinion, is Wilson. I think Wilson's gone.
Can I ask you a question, Andy?
Yeah.
As a Newcastle fan, do you think this is the kind of game that would have been perfect for Tonali?
Perfect.
Because I'm not being funny.
People are forgetting we spent £60 million, our joint highest ever transfer fee, and we haven't got him.
Because I'm not being funny. One thing I will say, Newcastle's midfield with him were a different beast. I'm not going to lie. They were. So I think it's worth noting that one of their best players wasn't playing. Don't get me wrong. And I do feel for Isaac as well, because I'm not being funny. Out of all your bigger players,
Mundial's just talking about a player that's just rated good. I mean, he's been to semi-finals of Champions League.
No, Tonali's
a top player.
He's one of your all-round best players in terms of his experience as well. And I'm not being funny.
As much as Lewis Miley's doing great, you still have Tonali there.
And he wasn't looking a joke when you signed him, to be funny. He was looking serious when you signed him. We all kind of whacked our heads a little bit when he got a transfer, a playing ban. We're not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you.
Don't agree with that one. Ramsdale, 35 million. No. I'll keep Pope.
Well, yeah, I'd rather go with Pope as well. Hang on, JP, are you with us now? Hang on, sorry, JP.
Ramsdale's better with his feet, but Pope's a better goalkeeper.
Hang on, just quickly, what did you think of the Newcastle game, JP? If you watched it?
Yeah, I caught as much as I could. It's people try to say like that Newcastle lost this one, but no, I think it's just City just had it right. 2 counter-attack balls brilliantly done by Gordon, especially. It looked like it could have been Newcastle's game, but Pep, brought on the right substitutions. I want to say Oscar Bob, and of course
KDB, mate. KDB was like, I'm back, bro.
But he made a point. It's like y'all thought y'all had this league wrapped up, that we were out of it, and this is without Holland, who is coming back soon too. So
Yeah,
this
City do
second
have
half of the
injuries as well.
season.
Let's point that out as well. But I will go back and say Rodri should not have been on the pitch. They got away
No.
with it.
No, he should have been sent off. I saw
And
that
that's what.
one.
I missed that. I was at the toilet. Lee Telters.
No, I tell you what. One thing I will say: if there's anyone who's had the rubber the green for VAR decisions this year, definitely Man City. And that's not even me talking biasness. They got a penalty.
Awesome.
They got a penalty against us when it wasn't even a penalty, and Haaland's fouling our defender before he grabs him, and it's City have definitely had the rubber the green when it comes to, because I don't know why none of the VAR decisions rechecked or let the referee know what Rodri was doing off the ball. That surprised me because they're supposed to correct on. So if a yellow card's supposed to be a yellow card and it's not, they're supposed to correct unfiltered decisions. So I wonder why VAR have been especially generous to Man City this year.
But here's a question for all three is before I go, because I'm gonna have to go because I missed the shouting.
No worries.
What would you rather? Referee mistake or VAR?
Well, that's a count of both. That's a count of both because one thing
I
about
mean, in general. I mean, you've got the goal line technology, so you've got that fine.
referee because the VAR can correct them.
I quite liked watching the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup with no VAR.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Just you get on with it, sort of thing.
I really
Alright.
go with
Just-
the officiating mistake.
Get on with it. Play football. We are all human. All five of us sitting talking here right now.
Mm-hmm.
We are all I'm gonna make, mate, anything I've just said could be called as an error to somebody else.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I look at football, and I think that's the way football should be. Referee, if he doesn't see it and he makes an error later on, as long as they then go to the club, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Fine. The problem is we didn't have referees in the past going, I've made a mistake, I apologize. Why, if I step into you, for example, bump me in a supermarket, I'm going to go, I'm sorry. Why can't referees do that?
Mm-hmm.
I've made a mistake. I'm human. No one's going to victimize them. Okay, there's the huge commercial. The reason being is because of commercial value to it.
Mm.
They want a system in place that they can influence, just like boxing, like refereeing. Why do you think boxing's so corrupt? Because you've got 3 people, 4 people refereeing, where 2 of them are corrupt and 2 of them are neutral.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
Simple as that.
The balance is off.
And I'm telling you, football's exactly the same. It just, we don't know it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry if anyone disagrees that, but that's the way I look at football. Because I don't understand some of the decisions. I mean, FIFA's law states if the ball hits a body part and then hits a hand, it's not a penalty. What happened in PSG?
Yeah, that was actually I actually brung that up, by the way, in the stream, by the way. I actually said that I actually read out the official rule if it hits another part of the body.
Yeah, I remember having the conversation with you.
And it actually hits the body part before it hits the hand, and it's not counted as a penalty. They actually dismissed the rule to give a penalty to PSG against Newcastle. And
The rule that FIFA wrote didn't apply that day. Why?
Well,
why?
It's their own book.
Was the referee not fucking up to date on that rule that he was meant to know? No. Even VAR. That's the problem with VAR. The rule, let's say a referee just makes a bad decision. Like that. Right? Which it was. It was a bad decision. Ball hits his chest, hits his hand. Right. Bad decision from the ref. VAR's then got to look at it and go, right, okay. Are they not looking through the book and going, hang on, what's the rules?
Yeah.
Regardless of what's went on earlier, what is the rules on this? Or if it hits his chest and then hits his hand, it's not a fucking penalty. It's like, these people are on good money. If I'm on 100 grand a year doing that, I'm telling you, I'm doing 9 hours research every day, knowing that I know the game in out. And if I make a mistake, I'm the first person to go, sorry. What? This is the problem with football. They haven't got enough men, people that are willing to go, I've made a mistake.
Yeah.
I put my hands up and I'm sorry. And then you've got people fucking diving like Jota the other day against Liverpool, the other week against. What is that? What is that? And I mean, it just happened to be against Newcastle. But what is that?
Big Oris talks football, by the way. If you haven't
Absolute
subscribed to
joke.
this guy, please go and give this guy a shout.
Arsenal the other week. There was a decision against Arsenal the other week, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous,
Look,
mate.
look. What's up?
Who you got next? You got your next game is against Fulham, I believe, in
Well,
2 weeks, is it?
Well, strangely enough, I was going to come on to the Chelsea game quickly. I wasn't sure
Oh,
how
sorry.
long and Andy was going to be around for because he said he had to go because the missus was calling him.
I'm gonna have to go in 5, like, aye.
Oh, all right. Well, put it this way. Well, before you go, let me quickly get your opinion. Did you watch the Chelsea Fulham game today? Because they're your next opponents. I was actually about to bring that up. Did you watch?
Sorry, the wife came in there.
Did you watch the Chelsea Fulham game? Because Fulham are your next opponent.
I've seen the last 15 minutes, so I couldn't really comment on it too much.
Thank you.
But I know Fulham were giving them a bit of a go at the end, last 10 minutes.
All right. Yeah, we were holding on a little bit, but to be honest, like with you guys' games, we just dropped off. But can I ask you a question before you go? Give me a man on a match for Newcastle
For today,
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva.
No, for your team, your lot. I know.
Our team.
I would argue that De Bruyne gets that. Don't get me wrong, Silva's goal was nice. The back.
I'll go Gordon because it's 90% of games you'll see Gordon not get a goal or assist, but he'll always run. And it's Miggy, and it's a better version of Miggy. And you could give it to Isak. I totally agree with the comment there. You could give it to Isak. In my opinion, I'm not saying it's the right opinion, and I'm all for the comments. Please tell me if I'm wrong. I love it when I get told I'm wrong. I love it because it causes a conversation. You're wrong. I would give it. There you are. The wife's telling us I'm wrong. I would give it to Gordon because he got the goal that could have won with the game.
Oh, fair enough. Well, yeah. Do you think you'll beat Fulham? Just quickly before you go.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes.
All right. No.
And I best score because, as you've just heard the wife.
No
But
worries, brother.
Big up yourself,
I'll
Andy.
just say, Wolfie, Abs, thank you very much. JPT, thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, always. Take care.
And I hope I'll catch up with you soon, Wolfie, lad, in private chat or whatever. Take care, everybody. Please hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. The guys put in some big... I mean, look at the effort Abs has got in with the screen in the background. And Wolfie, I mean, come on. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Take care.
Cheers. Thanks for Andy. Big up Andy, man. Big up Andy for it's really hard to, you know what I mean, just after a loss like that, just to come onto the stream and he talked it out. And that's what I like. Real men.
Real Newcastle fan that, bro. Real Newcastle fan that. But anyway, we have to talk about the link. Yeah, we gotta quickly talk about Chelsea. But that I did send the link in the chat earlier, but be quick because I'm not gonna be on much longer because it's not a lot to go through, and I've got things to do. So if you're gonna jump on quickly.
Jump on, man. Come on, Dims, man. Hurry up, man.
Check the chat. It's in the link. Just scroll up. You'll see it. Look for the Wolfacon symbol, as DJ King effectively called it. But yeah, the Chelsea game. Let's quickly talk about that. What can we say? We all went. What was that, babe? Oh, right. My missus just said straight away we were lucky because obviously we didn't play our best. To be honest, I think the penalty was absolutely lucky. That wasn't a penalty for me. Like literally, like the guys
You
were
know
making
what?
it extended, and we got away with
I
one
hear,
there.
I hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying, but I also have to make the argument that the defender needed to be a bit more smarter there because you know what, yeah.
Yeah, he's
If I'm
clumsy.
Sterling, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah,
You
he's
know what I'm saying?
inviting.
Yeah,
He's
he's
inviting.
the guys like that doing the splits. Look at my leg like that.
Right, Mortal Kombat sweep, brother. It was a full-on
That's
Mortal
what I
Kombat
mean.
sweep.
Johnny
That's
Cage,
what I mean.
punch
So
right there.
You know what I mean? Like
you know,
he
he knew,
fully
and
said
when he
that.
done it, he knew, yeah, that he contacted, he got contact on Sterling as well. And Sterling, man, Sterling's gonna go down, man. Do you know what I mean? That's he's gonna go down. So I don't have no sympathy for Fulham in that situation. You know,
Mhm.
I just think this is a good moment for Chelsea because Chelsea,
Hello, Kitty.
all right, mate. Chelsea are playing. Do you know what I mean? They're doing what they need to do. Yeah, they're getting results and they're climbing up the table. They were 10th. This cat's claws are digging into
Hey,
my
are
leg.
we're still 10th, aren't we?
No, you're 8th.
Don't
You're
worry.
8th.
Oh, what? Bloody hell! Like,
That's what I mean. I was telling
Oh, wow, we're
JPT
above
earlier.
United. Oh, no, we played a game more though. We played a
Well,
game
yeah,
more.
exactly.
That's
And I
what I
wonder who
mean.
they
You guys are quietly going about your business. I don't think Jackson didn't play. No, Jackson's at
No,
the
Jackson's at AFCON.
yeah, he's at AFCON as well.
Bro,
So
you played and he should have scored with that header.
I didn't see the first half, so I can't really comment on the first half. But you know what? Yeah, at the end of the day, whether you played good or whether you played shite, you got
What's
3
good,
points,
Wolf?
and that's all that
Going on,
matters.
Tim.
And
How you
you've
doing?
had
What's
big up
good?
Dims, man.
Big
Go on,
Big
up,
up
big
you
Dims.
up,
right, yeah?
big up.
You good, yeah?
Big up.
Go on, Bantz. Go on, Bantz.
Yeah. So just to finish it off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's been times where you played very well and you've actually lost the game. So, you know what? Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just, you know what, we didn't play that well. You know what? We had some individual quality, in some phases of play in the game, that got us into the final third and got us into the box. We did create a lot of chances, but we didn't finish our dinner. So, you know what? It's a result. You know what? You probably forget about the game quite easily, but it's 3 points at the end of the day. And if that helps you get up the table and you have a few more shit performances, but you win those games, I'll take it any day of the week.
Well, it's better to win ugly than not at all. I'll agree on that.
Exactly.
JP, what do you think of the Chelsea game, bro? You didn't watch along with me about it.
I mean, I could summarize the game in 3 words and did just enough. I mean, like you guys said, I'd rather that we play ugly and win time at the table than say of like, oh, we're playing beautiful football, but yet we can't find the back of the net. And that still seems to be our issue. And until we make a signing in January, which I doubt that we're going to get a striker even on loan, is going to be an issue until Jackson comes back from the AFCON. And even then, Jackson isn't like the answer for this.
Well, I think Nkuku might still be, but he's just got injured again.
He's injured, isn't he?
He's out for like 3 or 4 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we just got no luck with that guy, bro. Seriously. And the thing is, he looked decent as well when he started coming back, but maybe it's just one of those ones. Hopefully, he's not going to be like a Reece James.
You know what it is?
Oh, Jesus.
You know what it is? When you haven't played for a long time and that, you just pick up these little silly injuries, in it. The thigh injuries, those little muscle injuries.
Yep.
So you shouldn't be out for too long.
Fatigue.
Yeah, little niggles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we'll just have to go because I'm not being funny. Even though I will say this, one thing I was a bit disappointed with Cole Palmer today, because I know he scored the penalty, but that guy disappeared today. I was really surprised actually with how not bad, but he got involved in little passages of play, but he was very quiet. He was very, 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 very quiet in terms of him being in key moments and stuff. I think Sterling had a better game, but I actually think our player of the match was Petrovic. For me,
Yeah,
The goalie.
yeah, because when he was
he's matured, man. He's matured.
Yeah, when he was called on, he stopped and caught everything, and it was one shot. I thought it was going to be a sucker punch when it was a little snapshot, took a little deflection, and it looked like it was going to go underneath him, but he dropped and caught it, and I was like,
But that's not a good thing though for the goalie to be man of the match. That speaks volumes.
no, but considering we've had goalkeepers like Sanchez, Dims, you know what
What's
I mean?
wrong with Sanchez?
What's right with him?
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's an alright goalie. He's better than whoever.
No, he's all right. He's all right, but
Would
he's
you
not
take
You
the
know,
Edison
Sanchez
Onana?
reminds me of. You know, Sanchez. You know, who's that guy that played for Tottenham? That goalkeeper that used to play for Tottenham back in the day.
Brazilian one.
Guzman?
Yeah, what's his name again?
Gomez.
Gomez,
Gomez,
man. He reminds me a
yeah.
bit of him. A
Gomez.
little bit of him,
Gomez,
man.
yeah.
Got a mistake in him.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
by the way, what do we all think of the Edison injury? Because Edison got a nice kick on
Edison?
his. Yeah, Edison
was
got
nasty.
injured, didn't he?
Yeah,
Did he?
yeah, you could tell the game changed. I mean, look at when Ortega came on. I mean, yeah, it's like night and day. And Ortega was trying to play like Edison, trying to play that out the back balls and doing that stuff, and then he lost the ball, and then they ended up scoring.
Yeah, we'll
But
get
that's
onto
what
that. I am
Pep asked for
Jedi.
from his
We'll
goalkeepers.
get onto that.
Tottenham
Right.
4-0?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
man.
No,
No way.
wait, because that's tomorrow.
Nah.
We've got to get into the predictions for the game.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's tomorrow. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Let me just finish today's games, and I'll get it. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
wanted Dims on because I'll
There's only 2 games though, isn't it? 2 games today.
Yeah, I
so there's
know,
only-
but Dims is a Man United fan because obviously they've got Tottenham at home tomorrow,
Whew.
yeah.
and you got Everton, Aston Villa. Now that's why it's good that Dims is on. Now, Dim, I'm gonna come to you first of all. How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm great to be back on the show, man. Thank you for bringing me back on again. As always, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. You know you're always welcome. Big up to yourself.
Thank
What do you think? You got Tottenham at home tomorrow. Are you worried about Postecoglou football?
Oh, no, I'm worried about Ten Hag football. That's what I'm worried
Good
about.
day, mate.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about the opposition. I'm worried about what this manager is going to do. Because I know he's going to go with that 4-2-3-1 again. You see Jadon Sancho today got an assist. They're killing him on Twitter, Ten Hag.
Oh, he's got an
Oh, they're
assist.
killing him. Oh, they're grilling him. They're grilling him right now.
That will hurt.
Yeah. Yep. This is what I'm saying, but we'll see, man. But 4-0, if he loses 4-0 tomorrow, that's sackable in itself. We're already 8th
you like
place.
losing 4-0.
No
you like losing
way.
4-0.
That's
No
sackable.
way.
No way, man.
Hang
I
on.
can't see you lot losing.
Wait. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, Timo Werner. That's right. He did just come.
Yeah,
Him
Timo.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't see him getting a hat trick now, Dims?
Oh man, that would be crazy.
Of assists. Of assists.
I miss
The way Man United move, who knows? Very unpredictable team. Up, down, up, down. I don't like that.
Well, tell me, right? What would you be? Who would you play? Because Man United got a couple of injuries, but who would you start tomorrow? Tell me what your lineup would be then.
Obviously, it's got to be what? Oh, Nana, is he injured?
No, he's in AFCON.
So no, I'll do.
No, he's at AFCON, isn't he?
Is he at AFCON?
No, is he not?
He went on the
I don't
very
think he's
last
AFCON.
day. He's in AFCON.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously him, but people are calling him overweight, like he can't get to the ground. But he's our best goalie, so it is what it is. Right back, is Wan-Bissaka fit? I think him. Obviously,
sure.
They're probably going to put Dumsy Dunce at center back, Maguire, even though I wouldn't put him there. We need to address that. We need to get a center back.
What about Varane? Varane's fit, isn't he?
Yeah, Varane, Martinez, if he's fit. I don't think he is. So Evans again. Left back, Cheeseburger Man, James Corden, Luke Shaw. He's going to start.
I thought Dello in left back.
Wait,
or him, yeah. But he's not a
isn't
left
Luke
back,
Shaw-
though.
isn't-
He's out of position.
Well, isn't Shaw back though?
injured?
I don't know. Is Shaw back? I think he
I
is.
thought Shaw just come back.
Yeah,
He
so
made
if
appearance,
he's
I
just
thought he
coming
got
back,
injured.
yeah, if he's just coming back, he's not going to start him. And then, what's it, CDM, Casemiro. Oh,
Casemiro is not going to play. More like
Casemiro, probably, what's his name, Amrabat.
It's going to be
What about Kobe?
McTominay.
What about Kobe? I thought
Kobe.
Oh, McTominay, that's
Kobe.
right. Yeah, him too.
Kobe's looking nice.
Kobe's the man.
Oh,
at the
Kobe,
moment.
if he's not injured, him at CDM. Yeah.
But
I would put McTominay at striker. I keep saying this.
Yeah.
CDM, put
No,
him
I
up
think he's
top.
saying that as well.
Put him
Listen,
in the
put
number
that guy
9.
up top, man. He will score goals.
Well, he's Man
obviously-
he's Man United's most lethal player at the moment, don't you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
that's
obviously
the funny thing.
Bruno, Garnacho.
Yeah, tell me,
Anthony.
as a Man United, I want to ask you about Bruno, right? Because I'm not being funny. That's a Man United player that started to become a hot topic recently in terms of, is his time at the club done now? Is it time for Man United to let go of him? Or because I've heard a couple of Man United fans call for his head. Are you in that category? Or
No, because it seems like, and my dad brought this up as well because I talk about football with him as well. It seems like that all of the good players.
big up Dims' dad.
Hey, shout out them.
Big up,
Yeah, it's like
Dims.
all
got,
these
man?
players are going to end up going. Rashford, Bruno, all these guys are going to end up falling out and leaving. And then we're going to be still left with Ten Hag. And then he's going to end up getting sacked. And it's going to be a whole new kettle of fish for players. So it's like, nah, man. But nah, Bruno isn't going nowhere. I don't think so.
All right, well, give me your pick. I'll ask Dims because he's the Man United fan, then I'll ask the boys. But what's your predictions for tomorrow?
I think we're going to win. I'm going to go 3-1.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
3-1. The force is strong with this one. Bantz, give me your thoughts on it, bro. Man United versus Tottenham. What do you think?
Do you know what? Yeah, yesterday, leading up to this game, I almost instantly thought that Tottenham were just going to go and smash United. But then I thought as well, thinking about it now, I'm just thinking about the counter-attacking high line that Spurs play. Now, if Spurs play like that, yeah, they may get a goal or two. However, I think this actually plays into United's hands. This will play into Ten Hag's hands. If they play like that, all you need is Rashford on the counter-attack,
or Garnacho behind them.
Or Garnacho in behind. So now I'm thinking about it, yeah. This game, could favour Man United. Obviously, Son is at the Asia Cup as well. So, where's their firepower? Where's their firepower coming from? Kulusevski, maybe, but he might play as a 10. Richarlison might get a goal. And who else they got? Who else they got up front as well?
Lo Celso.
Johnson. Lo Celso as well. I don't know if he's injured as well.
What about Decore? Is he playing for them tomorrow?
Who?
Decore.
Who?
Oh, not Decore.
You doggy.
You mean Basuma?
No. In Dogi, sorry, the French guy they had.
Dogi.
Yeah. The left back. Is he playing?
Yeah, he should be playing. Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is
sorry about it. Corey, my bad. Sorry.
I think this game might be a draw. I think this game might be a draw. I could see both teams going at it. It's probably might be similar to the Villa game where Villa came out at United really fast, but then United second half, they came back into the game and obviously went on to win. So. Yeah, Ange is going to play his Ange ball, and he's going to just
that kangaroo football,
attacking. Yeah, he's going to keep coming and attacking. But Ten Hag as well. Yeah, as much as do you know what? As much as people say whatever they want to say about him, I think this is the type of game, where he's probably going to take advantage of Ange. So, and I'm hoping for
take advantage
of
take advantage of Ange or his tactics.
Oh yeah. Sorry, of his tactics. I'm hoping for you. You know what? I'll be supporting United tomorrow anyway. So they cannot lose.
Headlines where? Woo! He touched me, and
this guy's got a dirty mind. Wolf's got a dirty mind, mate.
It's Saturday night, man. I've been drinking rum. What do you expect?
Oh, okay.
Nah, JP, what's your thoughts on the game, bro?
I think it's gonna be a lot closer than what people expected. Like if Spurs had like the full strength squad, like at least like with Son staying, I would say maybe a 3-1 win for them. But I think this is going to turn out to be a 2-2. There's probably going to be an early goal from Spurs, and a mistake from the defense. The one thing is that they play like they did versus Forest and give them all that space from that midfield, playing up until their 18-yard box or the line. Spurs is going to take advantage of that, but as Bantz was saying, is that highline is going to be a big problem for them. Even though their defense has been the best thing about them, especially when you consider Udogie, Vicario. Is Mickey Van de Ven going to be playing? Is he coming back now or not yet?
I don't think so.
No, right? He's still injured.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't he have an ACL? Yeah, he's done.
I don't know. Yeah, if he's an ACL injury, I never knew what it was. But if it's an ACL and done for the season, done. Yeah, I hope that the new signing that came in, other than Timo, what's his name, Radu, the Romanian. Who is he? You know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
I know you mean, but I can't remember his name.
think it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Radagu or something.
Juggernaut.
Ragu. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Dra-
it's just
Dragunov.
Drav. Yeah, I know what you got. It's the guy they've just signed. I know you're talking about.
Mm.
Yeah, so
I can't
that's
pronounce it.
Everybody's making moves. Everybody's doing stuff.
It's like
Most people just
Dragiv, I believe.
Dragiv, something.
It's something like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. But how do we all feel about the Timo Werner signing? Just quickly on that one. DJ Chris says Dragon Ball.
better than nothing.
I am Jedi predicts 3 injuries tomorrow. Okay, that's unique. There you go.
But
There you go.
do you think it all really is going to depend if United's attack is going to show up? And right now it looks like it's going to be solely on either Garnacho or if McTominay wants to play at false nine and go ahead.
Yeah, that's the problem with Man United. It's always hoping on people, one person to do something, hoping on individual brilliance. No, you need a full team on chemistry. I mean, looking at the Man City game, they're on chemistry. They know what they're doing already. So you need a full 11 on point.
And this is where even your goalkeeper, I think it's going to be, what's his name, Bayendir, is going to see if this is going to get the game to compete with Onana for the rest of the season, or at least while he's gone to AFCON, you can show that he can fight for that certain position. Because right now Onana is not looking like the guy, and I think they're just playing him because they paid big money for him. Because this guy, I think,
Turn my volume up.
better than Onana.
Fair enough.
Let me ask you guys a quick question. And this is out of the City. Would you say KDB's Man City's best ever player?
No.
Nah.
I'd say the only I think the only person that I can actually say is a Man City's best ever player in the modern era is Yaya Toure.
No.
And the reason why I say that is because yes, De Bruyne is a bit better on the ball, but in terms of his dominance generally in football, in terms of, because don't forget, Yaya dominated with Barcelona before he came.
Dominated, bro. Dominated.
Like I'd have to say, in my opinion, Yaya for that reason.
What about you, JPT? What's your thoughts on that?
If it's not Yaya, then for modern football, I would say
I'll be right back.
It would say if I'm not talking about KDB, if it's not Yaya, then I would say Aguero. But I think Yaya wins it by a landslide. That man was a force to reckon with in any midfield. That was a difference maker.
What are you saying, Dims? What's your opinion on that?
I would say David Silva.
See, this is what I mean, man. These are some heavy hitters.
He was a good footballer. He's like Bernardo.
That was nice.
Kind of plays like Bernardo Silva. Yep.
David Silva.
Yeah, I would say David Silva. Yeah. Very, very underrated player. Yep.
Wolfie, David Silva.
No.
David Silva.
No. I still put Yaya 2 for one main major reason. It's not just how technically good Yaya was as a footballer. Physically, he was a beast.
Yeah. And he can run through midfield.
You can play him at central midfielder. You can play him as an attacking midfielder, and you can play him as a DM. And he's dangerous in all 3 positions.
Yeah, he was a beast. Yeah, he's a good player.
And I'm not being funny. One thing about it is when City got him off of Barcelona because Barcelona wasted him under Pep, I was just like, damn, man. That's like when they got Dreco. I was like, shit, I know this guy's going to be good for them. Damn it.
Who's Georgie? Dims is one of the guys, man. Dims is our guy.
No, Georgie G, big up Georgie G. Dims is new to our little part of the community. Into our little new part of the community, but he's a good Man United content creator. I like what he's saying. Where's Naz? Naz he's starting a new job where he's not allowed to do any media appearances because his company is a medical company and they do certain things in social media as well. So Naz has got to get he's got to dot his I's and cross his T's with his new company, like off parole and all that, before he's allowed to do that.
Big up George G. Yeah, there seems to be a kind of like.
Well, put it this way. I would actually. And by the way, there's one player everyone's forgotten, Aguero.
Yeah,
Aguero. Yeah.
Because one thing about it is, and I'm not being funny, I'll even chuck Fernandinho into that mix as well because he did all the dirty work.
Just give me one guy, man. I don't want to hear like 2-3 guys. You have to give me one guy, bro.
No,
You
no,
have
no.
to
But
be
I can give you a couple of guys for different reasons. But that's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. But for me, out of all of them, Yaya, because he made them winners. I mean, consistent. And I'm not being funny. That if you want powerful like play in the box, he can do that. You want a long range shot, he can do that. Company
Yeah.
was cool, but Company got injury
Company.
prone. Like
Company as well. Yeah, but isn't De Bruyne injury prone as well?
well,
He's
that's
been
another.
out a
Well,
few times as well.
that just strengthens my reasoning for this guy, doesn't he? But I'm not being funny with Kevin. Like, he only got injured really this season compared to last, but he's
No,
injured.
last season wasn't he out for like the Champions League and all that? Actually, got injured in the Champions League, didn't he?
Reyna,
Reina.
wait,
Oh, I know who he's talking about. He's talking about Reina from Dortmund, right?
yeah, I know,
The
but
American one.
yeah, but
Gio
nah.
Reyna,
What,
yeah.
for City? For City?
Yeah,
No,
nah.
Dortmund. I know what he's talking about.
Right, wrong. But he's not one of City's best, is he? But
That's like an honorable mention.
That's such a random player.
That's
crazy.
not. That's not. That's not random. You might as well say
Reina is
Iron Man. I was
random.
just about to say you might as
Captain
well say
America.
Iron Man. You
Yeah.
know, all of the Avengers, really.
Mm.
All right. Now tomorrow there's another big game. Tomorrow, and I want everyone's thought on this. And I'll start off with JP. Everton v Aston Villa. I think that could be a very intriguing game. Now, what do you think of that one, JP? Because that could be a tricky one. Because I can see Everton winning that. You know.
I mean,
Well, Tom says my best mate in the room. Tom says draw. What does everyone? What do you think?
I'm going 2-1 Villa, it's gonna be tough to call at Goodison Park. If this was at Villa's home, then yeah, easy one for them. But I think it's gonna be a close one. 2-1 Villa.
Wait, what? Who do you think is going to be the main man for Villa tomorrow?
Is it for me?
Yeah, you, JP. Yeah.
I was like,
Say his
I said a
name.
different name.
Well, I was talking to you in the first place, so I thought you might have caught that already.
Well, I gave my answer.
sleeping.
I gave my answer. I was like, oh, okay, then I think it's a different
Yeah.
question for someone else.
No, I was going to.
Trying to think. Maybe Ollie Watkins.
I'm trying to point at this guy.
All right. Well, fair enough. DJ Cranes reckon Villa will steal it 1-0. What do you think, Bantz?
Villa versus Everton.
No,
Villa Park, yeah?
No, man. McDonald's versus KFC, bro. At KFC Park. No, dude.
Wait, calm down. I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna say
on YouTube, yeah. Okay.
Any cash?
I'm gonna say Everton. I think Everton gonna win this game.
I think
it's gonna be a surprise win. It's gonna be a surprise win. Everton gonna go in there. Dan Juma, Onana.
Yeah.
They're gonna upset. They're gonna upset them.
And you know what? Yeah, even though he's hit and miss, I think Calvert-Lewin can be dangerous on his day.
Yeah, he's always injured though. He's always injured. You noticed he's always injured, mate.
But he still keeps.
I'm watching the AFCON, man. It's just crazy football, crazy balling going on, man. It's crazy.
All right.
Every person who else?
AFCON.
Well, hang on. AFCON, who's playing right now? Look at these.
So today?
Ivory
Did that
Coast.
start?
Ivory Coast.
Africa, that's Ivory Coast versus what? New Guinea? Guinea?
Yeah, Guinea.
Chiesa.
And they're the hosts, aren't they? They're the hosts, Ivory Coast.
Our boy Fofana. I think our boy Fofana's just scored.
That's Seko.
Oh, well.
Seko, yeah.
Fofana.
Seko.
It's a good goal as well. It's a good goal. Remind me a bit of the goal that that scored.
Well, on this, I was just looking at the BBC thing, and right now they're saying the AFCON game that's being played, Ivory Coast is
injured.
Fofana. What was it? AFCON. Who's going to win AFCON?
I think Ivory Coast actually. They've still got quite a strong squad. Excuse me.
Good goal as well. Oh, that was a good save.
All right, Dims. What do you think about? What do you think of it? Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, what do you think of the Aston Villa Everton game?
I mean, obviously going into it, the favorites are going to be Aston Villa, so I'll go with the favorites. I'll go. Let's see, 4-1 Aston Villa.
4-1 at Everton.
Yeah.
Wow, for Villa, yeah. Oh, even my best mate, right? He's just looked at me. Oh, we call that one a teeth dryer in London, mate. Not too sure about that one. But I asked your opinion. I appreciate that. Well, can I just ask why so emphatic for Villa?
I mean, Villa. I mean, they're doing good under Unai Emery, playing pretty good. They got John McGinn, Ollie Watkins. They can cause problems. Yeah, I could see them winning 4-1. And plus, Everton just got that 10-point deduction thing. I mean, even though that was a while ago, they're still
No,
got to
but
recover.
but there has been teams like times where I'm not being funny. Everton have crushed teams this year. Like 3-0 scorelines.
But Everton are also
inconsistently.
Yeah, but Everton are also capable of getting crushed themselves. So
fair point. No, that's a fair point. I can't ask the man his opinion. Anana versus Louise.
That's me.
Good battle. That's a good battle in the midfield.
Oh, Louise too. Yeah, him too. Good CDM.
All right, I'll tell you what, actually, just quickly ask on them two, right? Who's Everton and Villa's players of the season so far?
Well, I mean,
it's a hard one, isn't it?
It's got to be Ollie Watkins, right? Scores.
What, for Villa?
I'll go for that.
What about Bailey as well?
Villa, yeah, I was Ollie Watkins. Yeah. And then
Louise.
It's an opinion as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say McGinn. I was going to say McGinn as well. But to be fair, though, I do like Matty Cash, though. Matty Cash
he's good right back,
bro. Good right back for Villa, bro. He's been balling. I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. I don't mean to be disrespectful to.
Oh, it's a goal. Oh, he's missed.
Sorry. But if Chelsea, if Reece James is crocked, let's go get that guy. He fits his profile as well, bro. Under 24 and all that.
Yeah, Matt Cash.
So what? And I'm not being funny. If you want a quick replacement, boom. And I'm not being funny. Like, let's be honest. If we can, because we're slowly creeping up on the top 6. So if we can just maybe if fixtures might go against us, we might end up back in 10th. But
who knows what's going to happen, man? Like in this January window, people say, yeah, it's not a good time to do business, but you know what? Business was always gonna. There's always gonna be business. There's always gonna be business.
If business works out, it's good business. It doesn't matter when you do it. That's bullshit.
Exactly.
That's like when's a good time to score? As long as you score, who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I hate when people try and put time scales on things. That's just rubbish. DJ Crazy says Watkins, Cash, Louise. Okay, yeah, there you go. A couple of players, but I don't know. It's going to be difficult for me. But I think Everton 2-1. Me personally, I think Everton 2-1.
Well, it's going to be a good game regardless. But
Dim said 4-1 to Villa. That's his opinion. Bantz, what did you say? 2-2?
Nah, I'm gonna say like a 2-1. So I'm gonna go with you to Everton.
All right, 2-1.
I think Everton gonna win.
Hey, bro, you know I get those Everton scorelines right, bro, as well.
Yeah, it's like I think it's a conflict of styles as well. You know,
styles
Everton
make
got
fights.
That physical, Everton
games.
got that philosophy about them as well.
Yeah, they do bully teams, bro, at times. You know, Everton. They have bully teams at times. Good teams as well. We'll see. What about you, JP? What do you think the score will be?
Villa don't lose at home. That's the only thing.
Villa.
They don't lose at home.
Yeah, Everton's at home, but you still sticking with 2-1 Villa, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. All right, cool. We'll see how the games go. I'll be keeping an eye on them. JP, big up your channel, brother. Sorry, Dims, was you gonna say something, bro?
Oh no.
All right, cool. All right, no. Oh yeah, Classico. Barcelona.
Is that tonight?
That's tomorrow. Good point. That's tomorrow. Good point. Who do you think is going to win the Classico, lads? Madrid. Yeah, I can't see Barcelona.
Yeah.
From Madrid.
Can honestly anyone say that is the game that has lost its shine over the last 3-4 years? Isn't it? The Classico.
I don't even watch
It's
it.
starting to get it back, but I mean,
it doesn't matter
Ronaldo and Messi bring the hype.
I can't even watch it.
No, it matters if you watch Spanish football, but in terms of the world event, because of Messi and Ronaldo. Archers, yeah, it's dipped. In terms of the hype around it, it's definitely dipped. But yeah, I can't see past Madrid at the moment. Because Barcelona are just terrible, bro. They really are terrible. I'm not even gonna lie.
What place are they in La Liga? What's their table position?
I'll check for you quickly.
Third, fourth? I don't know.
I think there's third. Girona and Madrid, I think, are.
Yeah, third. I mean, they got a chance. I mean, but I would say Madrid would edge it probably what?
Well, no, they're
2-1?
fourth. They're fourth with 41 points.
Yeah, not that
and
far.
Athletic, I think Bilbao have 41 points. as well. So literally, but they're both more or less 7 points behind Genoa and Real Madrid. So they're not in the
So
title.
even in La Liga, even these smaller teams are climbing up the table, just like Newcastle. Why are these small teams all of a sudden
Wait.
doing so good? It's
Wait,
wild.
what do you mean?
Well, Bilbao's not a small club.
Derby's been
Yes, they
quiet
are. They're
recently. I
tiny.
think Derby's been actually quiet recently. I think
Girona,
Bailey's
Bilbao.
benching Derby at the moment. I'm not
Wait.
saying Derby's not a good player, but Derby's been
Wait.
getting benched by Bailey.
Why did I get it wrong? Because I gave a 2-1 prediction. I never said Watkins and Diaby couldn't cause them a problem. I just simply said Everton on the day can beat Aston Villa. I just gave a prediction. Yeah, but the thing is, Everton, they've been on a bit of an up-down run recently, Tom. So I think they've got it in them. I think they've got it in them.
Just like Man United.
I'll tell you what.
Derby doesn't start though. Derby doesn't start for Villa. It's Bailey.
Oh, him too. Yeah, he could cause problems.
Well, that's true. But each team have ways where they can cause the other problem. Because I do think one way you can get at Aston Villa is their midfield, though. So I'm only wrong if they lose, isn't it?
And then Ronaldo plays on the same day as Man United all the time. I think Ronaldo and Messi play with February 1st when Man United play. I found that wild. Every time we play, Ronaldo plays. It's crazy. Weird.
Yep, we will find out. But anyway, JP, big up your channel, brother. I'll put everyone's channel links in the description.
Yeah, keep me around Chelsea. Find me on Instagram, and yeah, we'll do that watch on tomorrow if we're doing a Man U Spurs. What time? I'm trying to think too. If I can do both that and El Clasico, then perfect. If not, then I'd rather just do the Spurs Man U one.
Did you say you're doing a watch along tomorrow?
He did.
Yeah, I could do
okay.
one for Spurs and Man U. As long as if they have it streaming through Peacock, I'm cool. But yeah, thanks for having me on the stream again, Wolf, and yeah, big up everyone, big up the chat.
All right, cool. Bantz, big up your channel, brother.
Football Bantz channel. You can see it right now with this big Z. Big up to you people. And yeah, you can find me there chilling. In a nutshell.
There you go. It's short and sweet. Dims, big up your channel, bro.
Dimes HG. I'm I am going to be doing a watch along tomorrow for Spurs versus Man United. And yeah.
Which one do I join, man? I hold on. I need to join one of these channels, man. You're going to split me in half or split Wolfie in half, yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Why don't we join one of you? Which I think we should do. I think Dimes, you should.
Why don't you guys do a combined one?
Exactly.
I'll be down to do that. Yeah, sounds good.
See, that's why
I'll jump
I've got Winston Wolf or Simon Wolf, right, bro. I've got the solution to all the problems, man.
Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, I'll be down to do that.
Cool.
But Dimes is the host, isn't it? Because it's his team playing. So
yeah,
you know what? I would like an invite if you don't mind. You know where I am. And I'll jump on and I'll watch that game because that should be a good cracking game tomorrow as well. I don't believe it's going to be a stalemate. I think it's going to be a real good game tomorrow. Definitely.
Well, we hope. But let me just quickly pick up everyone. Like, obviously, my panelists, obviously, in terms of Andy, who was here a little while ago, JP, Bantz, Dimes. Thank you all for today. Obviously, the Bantz and Wolfie Show episode 7. 7 weeks has flown past. Big up Jay, obviously, in the chat. DJ Crane, Mama Flossie, Stephanie Griffin when she was here. We obviously, Dimes is with us now on the stage. Big up to, obviously, Oris Talks Football as well. Big up him, going to give him a sub. I am Jedi, the Assembled as well. Big up to you yourself. Georgie G, even though I haven't seen you around in a little while. Big up to yourself as well. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Possible. You never know. But everyone, stay safe, take care, and we are out of here.